Yes, good morning. Today's day is Friday, the 18th of November 2022. Without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. This is J.D. Rockefeller's Secret Covenant. We're going to go through this point by point and discuss it as we go through. Those who are awake will understand the significance of this, and those who are asleep probably never will, but it might wake them up. Who knows? But here goes anyway. So, this is J.D. Rockefeller's Secret Covenant. Let's read this. Number 1. An illusion it will be, so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We will create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. I wonder what he could be talking about. Number 2. Our goals will be accomplished one drop at a time, so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. Them, I presume, means ordinary people like us. 3. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. So, no ego there. Elevating himself above us in terms of prowess. Number 4, we will work together always and will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Ooh. Death will come to he who speaks. There's certainly been a lot of people killed for, mentioning a few things recently, particularly, African presidents. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. So I guess that's talking about hospitals and doctors doing what they're doing at the moment. 6. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what is happening. Again, those who are awake can very much see what's happening. It's only those who are asleep that can't. 7. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. So, again, referring to chemtrails, not contrails. Food and water, again, that would be acidic foods, sweet foods, donuts, things like that, and then putting, poisonous things in the water. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their minds. That explains why, there seem to be a lot of people who are asleep. They might have lost their minds and they can't face the reality of what's actually going on right now. 8. We will promise to find a cure from our fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths. They will destroy their minds and reproductive systems. Oh, how nice. 9. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them, in what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. Lovely. 10. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good, with fun images and musical tones. Oh, cheers, mate. 11. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products used in film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effects. We've certainly seen celebrities being enlisted doing all this pushing recently. 12. When they give birth, we will inject poison into the blood of their children and convince them it is for their health. Well, that's childhood. We will start early on with their young, when their minds are young. We will target their children with what children love most, sweet things. So again, going after the kids, absolutely outrageous. Kids are completely innocent. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their minds and steal their future. So obviously talking about mercury fillings there. 13. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and create other diseases for which we will create yet more medicine. Oh, wow. Such a nice guy. 14. We will render them docile and weak before us with our power. They will grow more depressed, slow and obese. And when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. Wow, no mercy. Shocking. 15. We will focus their attention towards money and material goods so that they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures and games, so they may never be one with the oneness of it all. What can I say? 16. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do what we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. Well, that's why everybody went down and got the old jibby-jabby, didn't they? 17. We will establish their governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Politicians all doing the same thing. 18. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labour for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. 19. Our families must never mix with theirs. Our blood must be pure. Always, for it is the way. Well, yeah, we've seen what happens when incest takes place, so that's not going to help them at all. With issues with their own blood just from mingling and creating children that are created from two people that are too closely related, like haemophiliacs and things like that. 20. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. Oh, nice. 21. We will keep them separate from the oneness by dogma and religion. 22. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. 23. We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think they are guiding themselves. 24. We will foment animosity among them through our fractions. Lovely. So those who are awake can see that happening. 25. When a light shall shine amongst them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits us best. All right, watch what you're saying and watch what you're doing. Don't draw attention to yourself. 26. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. How nice. I mean, this guy actually wants this to happen. 27. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never will they see that from their conflict we emerge as their rulers. So that's basically what he wants there. 28. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbours as long as we see fit. Again, he's talking about all the wars that they've created, particularly World War I, World War II, manufactured by this lot and him. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. Well, I'm starting to see now, mate. 29. We will continue to prosper from their wars and from their deaths. We shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. So that will be world domination, one world government, really. 30. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. So again, that will be mainstream media that we're looking at. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labour. So again, they're going to get other people to do it. 31. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbours. Again, just division in society. 32. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that we are all one. 33. They must never know. They must never know. They must never know that a man's colour is an illusion. They must always think they are not equal. Again, Black Lives Matter. Doesn't seem like anyone else's lives does. 34. Drop by drop, we shall advance our goal. 35. We will take over the land, resources and wealth to exercise total control over them. Again, that's why they're attacking the farmers at the moment, particularly in Holland, and also driving the farmers out of business in the UK and all around the world. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. So again, that's trying to implement things like the magistrates' court that actually don't have a jury in there. It's malfeasance in a public office is what it is. 37. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. Well, definitely got that one, haven't we? Just the fiat currency system. It's outrageous. 38. When they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and the sentiment in our favour. Yep, certainly seen that. 39. When they shall rise up against us, we shall crush them like insects, for they are less than that. Oh, cheers, mate. 40. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. They're trying to do that in America, and they certainly did that in China when they got rid of all the political critical thinkers. 41. We will recruit some of them to help us carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are no of us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of passage to higher realms. Members of these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. Well, wakey people. 42. For their work they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Alright, mate. Never will they receive the light and the travel to the stars. Oh, is that what they're promising them, is it? They will never reach the higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to that realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. Yes, all those people giving out the jibby jab. 34. The truth will be hidden in their face so closely they will be unable to focus upon it until it is too late. 44. Oh yes, so grand will the illusion of freedom be that they will never know they are our slaves. Oh, look at that, loving himself there, isn't he? 45. When all is in place, the reality we have created for them will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. 46. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. So that's what it's all about. 47. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs that we have established from time immemorial. So that would be climate change, fossil fuels, all that crap. But if they ever find out they are our equals, we shall perish then. This they must never know. So basically we need to make sure everybody knows this. 48. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. 49. They must never ever find out what we have done. Okay, so basically we need to tell everybody what they've done. For if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Again, we're kind of starting to see it anyway, all those who are pushing the old jibby-jabby and the political narratives, like men can have babies, over-sexualizing children, drag queens in school, all that kind of stuff. Our actions shall have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. 50. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality shall transcend many generations and lifespans. The covenant is sealed by blood, our blood. We are the ones who from the heaven to earth came. All right, yeah, says you. The covenant must never ever be known to exist. It must never ever be written or spoken of. So in other words, we need to write it down as many places as we can and speak of it as much as we can to educate people on it. For if it is, consciousness will spawn. It will release the fury of the Prime Creator upon us, and we shall be cast into the depth from whence we came, and remain there until the end of infinity itself. Well, good riddance, mate. There we go. So that's author unknown, but it's suspected to be written by J.D. Rockefeller, and the US government took his company off him in 1911, and he died in 1937. So I'm guessing that he wrote it between those 2 points as his revenge plot. So there we go. Catch you guys later.